Welcome back to the Jet Set. For more than 35 years, Gohagan Company has been creating innovative small group affinity travel programs for the intellectually curious and discerning travelers. Established in 1984, Gohagan Company's one-of-a-kind itineraries are the cumulative result of decades of experience in researching, planning, and operating travel programs around the globe. Ships, hotel accommodations, trains, and motor coaches featured must pass rigorous inspections by their meticulous program planning experts. Whenever you travel with Gohagan Company, you'll appreciate the attention to every detail. Today we have Bobby Bingle joining us to tell us about Gohagan Company, including an adventure we're going to embark on next year. Bobby, welcome to the show.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for having me. I couldn't have said it better myself. What an intro, yeah.
Okay, so before we get into the adventure that we're going to have next year,
Sure.
Tell me a little bit more about Gohagan Company.
Sure, so as you mentioned, we've been around for almost 40 years now, and we're part of the affinity travel market. We specialize with affinity groups, primarily educational groups. So, for example, we'll work with leading academic institutions in North America, universities, liberal arts colleges. We work with arts museums and cultural institutions, and our itineraries are based with that knowledge that the people coming to us want an in-depth educational immersive experience. And so we offer a wide range of trips to destinations, styles, and with the idea of really serving our affinity partners.
That's amazing. Okay, let's talk about some of the incredible experts that you guys have on your trips, because as I was looking through your itineraries, you guys have really the best of the best. Tell me a little bit about the experts you have.
Yeah, so we want to create exclusive itineraries that, you know, are highlighting this, the destination with an intellectual academic context to it. And that's why we hope that people come and travel with us and with their affinity group so that they can get more knowledge on a place and experience than you can get in the general market. Some examples would be, we go to the beaches of Normandy, and we're led by David Eisenhower, who's the grandson of Dwight Eisenhower. He's written a book about D-Day, Operation Overlord, and he's there to lead you along the beaches and then to the American Cemetery. Another prime example is we have a trip coming up that goes to Vietnam, and we're incredibly fortunate to have the UN Goodwill Ambassador, Kim Phuc, who was well known for being one of the children running from a napalm attack in the famous picture.
That iconic picture.
And she comes and joins us, and what's also pretty amazing is that the photographer who took the picture will also be joining us.
Oh, I just got chills. That's amazing.
And it's an anniversary for them returning to the site, and then she credits the photographer for having saved her life, rushing her to the hospital. So it's those kind of wow moments as far as adding context and you know, this special moments to a destination.
That's incredible. Tell me a little bit about what someone can expect cuisine-wise.
Sure.
And you guys really take care of everything.
Yeah, and I guess I always like to clarify when I say that, you know, these are intellectually based trips. They're also a lot of fun. So we're trying to get as authentic an experience into these destinations as possible. So we're getting the local foods. You're going to experience the local music, the spirits, the wine, things of that nature. And one key element to do this is our local teams who see it through. So they're from all the destinations. They have an in-depth knowledge where they can point you in the right direction for the local pastry, or where's the best hole-in-the-wall place to grab a drink, or the best lookout point, things of that nature. So, you know, we really try to create an authentic experience.
You're in good hands when you travel with Gohagan Company.
Yeah, and so that all-inclusive element is we hope that from the first phone call with interest all the way to when you come home, it's, you know, everything from transfers and lecture series and luggage handling and all accommodations and all open bar and and all meals and all excursions. Everything is included in that, and then you have the comfort of knowing that you're with your affinity group and then you're with our professionals throughout.
Oh my God. Okay, let's talk about the adventure that we're going to have next year, coming up next year. I'm so excited about this trip.
This is great. And this is the fun part. And I think some of the stuff that we were just touching on will be highlighted as I tell a little bit about this trip.
Yeah.
That we are so excited.
I'm
that
so excited.
You're going, and you folks will be able to see one of our trips through the eyes of Nikki here.
Yeah.
So, so it's a Scottish Isles and Norwegian Fjords trip. Yay. So we start off in Glasgow, and that's pretty much the last metropolitan experience we have. Then we go right up into the Highlands and into the Isles, and then you get to see some of the ways that which I think our trips are really stellar. So for example, when we get up to the Isle of Skye, we get up there, we go to the small town of Portree. Now, you can go around, there's a few kind of more cookie cutter sites as it were, but our guides will tell you, hey, you have to go to Apothecary Lookout, here's the local cheese to get, here's the best scotch, bring it up there with you. Hey, you wanna go to the distillery? Yeah. The Wilson brothers run the distillery. They're my cousin. I know them. You go there, you get scotch, and then, you know, one of the brothers might say, hey, this is kind of crazy, but we just made a Misty Glen gin.
Yeah, you got to come over.
And then, you know, you might see Shetland ponies. And when you come out of the distillery, depending on how long you've been there, the ponies get bigger. It's unbelievable. So then, Nikki, you're going to go up into the Orkney Islands, which is one of my favorite parts of it. So this is another way, an example of where we kind of differentiate ourselves. So they have this incredible Neolithic site called the Ness of Brodgar. And we have the head of the entire archaeological site, Nick Card, with us. He's been on the cover of National Geographic. So not only does he take you around the site, but he'll also get to places that the general public can't get to. The last time I was there, he said, literally 2 weeks ago, we unearthed a tomb, a Neolithic tomb. We want to bring you there. So now this is the best part, I think, Nikki. So we go from then the Shetland Islands across the Norwegian Sea, and I told you we would try to do authentic experiences.
Yes.
So we leave the 5-star ship that we use, it's a 5-star small ship, and we take a Viking ship, a traditional Viking ship. It's open to the elements. It's 3.5 days, so you can experience. I'm joking, but no. So we cut across, and then you'll end your trip, Nikki, in a completely different environment in southern Norway, in the Norwegian fjords, where we can carve our way up and see these incredible.
I'm going to go see my people.
You'll see your Scottish ancestors, and So I mean, we're so thrilled you'll be on the trip.
Where can people go for more information?
Gohagantravel.com is the best avenue for that. It has all of our trips and all information on some of the upcoming adventures we have, and so that's gohagantravel.com. And again, so thrilled to be able to talk here and that you'll be on the trip.
Bobby, I am so excited to go on this journey, and everyone can follow me on my way to Norway.